Alright, this is an order I got from MakePlayingCards, where I got like 100 proxies for about 40 bucks. And I'm just gonna see how the quality is, but you can already see... there we go. Lighting is a bit scuffed, but you can see that some cards are... have a white edge and others do not. And there's even some cards that are red at the edge. I mean, at the end of the day, this doesn't matter too much, since I will sleeve these cards anyway. I have to sleeve these cards anyway, because as you can already see, they are dual. I have, what's it called? Stuff on both sides. There we go. Okay, so first impression, let me just grab another card. I think, yeah, you can sort of feel the difference, but honestly, if this was shuffled in a deck, I don't think I would notice. Like, the card stock is a bit different, but especially if it's sleeved, you will not notice. And if I shuffled this card in the deck and tell you, yeah, none of these cards are proxies, then I don't think you would notice. Especially with the quality of wizards lately. One thing that looks a bit weird is the... not sure if it's cut properly, but I mean, as always, this can just be placebo. But honestly, I am very happy with the quality here. Okay, but yeah, I mean, some of them look weird, and then I mean, it has just cards like this one. Actually, why am I turning it around? I flipped the camera, so I mean, just look at this. This looks amazing. Okay, and we already have a card that didn't come out very well. The Scarab God. It's very dark. This is something that I heard, that you should bump the shade up a little bit, the hue, for some cards. Oh, actually for all cards, since they will be darker than their original counterparts. But honestly, this shit looks very nice. Especially, once again, once we get to cards like these that are just custom made. And with NPC fill, you can just make this so easy. But this one, you can tell. Maybe not on camera, but in person, this does not look like an original card. Do I have... Let me just quickly check. But I don't think I have original reds. No, I don't have original reds at hand. Okay, but I mean, once again, most of these cards, sure, like, if I had a real Oko, I think I could tell the difference, because this one doesn't look, I mean, apart from it being full bordered, or having no border. There we go. And Yeah, okay, I think that one also came out well. It did look a bit pixelated at first, but I think that's the way the picture was, the original file. Okay, I mean, here you can tell that it's a proxy. It does have the magic seal at the bottom. There we go. But obviously without any shiny bits. Yeah, I mean, for $40, especially once they are sleeved, like, is anybody gonna realize whether this is a real card or a proxy? Maybe if the Shadow Sanctum. Actually, I think rares always come with the. Yeah, I think rares always come with the fake seal thing, so you would realize it with this one if you knew the card. Oh no, can't show that on YouTube. There are snips on it. Birthing part. And then, I mean, oh my god, just this diabolic intent. Yes. Okay, I'm happy that not every card has this. Once again, this is on me because I just didn't pay attention with the fake protection, and the shade on this card also just looks horrendous. Yeah, the red cards came out really badly. This one looks okay. It's just with these original cards, the shade is just so off. So honestly, after I see everything, I think that's just me. And I mean, just look at this. It's a Planeswalker card, and you can see that it's a Planeswalker card. If the camera focused, I don't think it's gonna focus. Maybe. Actually, no, I'm not gonna toy around with the focus settings because then I'll have to wiggle around later. But it's Liliana of the Whale. Everyone's favorite Planeswalker. Apart from Teferi Time Reveler, obviously. Oh, actually, I need to make a sound test. Okay. Yeah, okay, with a sound test you can hear that it's not the same cardstock. This one sounds a bit more rubbery, which, I mean, is a weird way to describe something, but hey, here we are. The hero of Dominaria. Oh, okay, this one is... Again, that one is on me. The text is fucking tiny. Thank God I ordered 2 Olivia Crimson Brides. I wanted her as a commander. Oh, and a veto. I can... Actually, why would I pull the sleeve off? It's in a see-through sleeve. It's a bit of a bummer that this one is a holo card, a foil card, so we can't really compare them. And obviously this one doesn't have a border. But Yeah, honestly, I don't think the color difference is insane. And I do have to admit, I expected the text on some of these cards to be bigger. Like especially with the Liliana Dreadhorde General, that one was a very small text once again. Oh, but I'm gonna look forward to putting these cards into a commander deck and then just duking it out. Since I have cards for 2 commander decks in here. And obviously the backsides as well, and a few additional cards, just so we get to the max amount of the order. Ooh. Okay, the blue here, the blue cost is very hard to see. But apart from that, it's very nice. And again, these are the main cards for the 2 decks that would have cost me together 1.2k. And then I got for the other 2 decks chaff for the most part, and then these stacks for the other 40 bucks of it. So very cool, very cool. Oh, the beautiful Baleful Strix. Art by Neil Sam. And this Olivia is much easier on the eyes. I am a fucking idiot. There we go. She's on that side. No. Yeah, in terms of art, I do kind of prefer this one. Like, just from a thematic standpoint, this one looks more commandery. But, I mean, this one is more readable, so. That's why I wanted both versions. Actually, is that? Yeah, that's correct. And then I think that's the only card that I renamed. Hunger of the Ancient One instead of Exquisite Blood. And this card also looks horrendous. Though, yeah, it might just be that a few prints are scuffed. I honestly don't think this is how. Once again, the camera doesn't pick the colors up that well, but it's a very dark. Oh, one of my vampiric tutors. Yes. And of course, one with nothing. I mean, come on. This is an iconic card. I think I had one with nothing once, and then I can't find it anymore. And I really want this card. Like, it's just so great. Burnished Heart. And oh, yes. The Shinkaba cards. Initially, I thought this was a fan-made proxy, but later I found out this was from a secret lair. And I really thought about spending the 30 bucks for it. Because, I mean, just look at this. This is a Metal Gear. But yeah, I decided against it. So it's just 4 cards. Like, it's cardboard at the end of the day. Sure, it's pretty cardboard, it's important cardboard. I want to support this game, and I do have cards that, like, for a casual deck, I don't want to spend $500. And I really like these cards. I'm not an AD&D player. I am just a 5th edition player, but still, they do touch me in certain spots. Okay, let's see if we can speed this up a bit. Oh, the Library of Alexandria. At times I'm a bit surprised on the cards that I did get. So it is sort of like a pack opening for me. The only downside to getting both sides printed is that I am not entirely sure which cards I have and which ones I don't. But I still think this is worth it. It's just so it's cheaper, since these are technically illegal cards for tournament. For tournament play, they are illegal, so I don't have to use it technically here. And this Ashnod's Altar, I'm very happy with. I might need to grind the sides down a bit, because this one does have a standard black border, and the card itself has art that's a bit damaged, which would be a bit of a shame for the strip mine, but I think it would look so much better. Anyway, Case Wall. Another one of those cards that I do have, but I run it in like 5 decks, so at some point I just... yeah. You do feel it in your pocket after a while, especially since my friends are mainly Yu-Gi-Oh players. And they've been talking about how expensive some of the decks are, and like it cost them like 20 bucks to build a tier 1 deck. Then in this casual format of the biggest card game out there. Yeah. But that is how Wizards of the Coast wants to play. And if we can show them that this is not how we want to play, then maybe they will change their minds. Because I do want to spend money on this game. I want to support it. Just not to the extent that Wizards of the Coast... Oh my god, I pulled a Black Lotus. What a surprise. They actually sent me a Black Lotus. I'll have to sleeve this instantly. And oh my god, I should have used some gloves if I knew they would send lotuses. And oh my god, just look at this Demonic Tutor. It's another one of those cards that I saw, like, before I even looked at NPC fill. I looked for Demonic Tutor because it's one of the most important cards in a black deck. And I saw this card and I was like, okay, I need it. And then I saw an NPC fill and I was like, ooh, okay. We can make this so much easier. Same with this Nissa. The anime Nissa. Don't run it in any decks yet. Same for like the last few cards I don't run in any decks, but they are a bit more iconic. Or just look at this Wrath of God. Oh. This Dismember. Oh. Expansion and Explosion. And the final card. A beautiful Grizzlebrand. Autofocus sucks. Okay, but these are the cards. Once again, 40 bucks. Very happy with the result. And once I build a few more decks, I will probably use this service again. Took them 1.5 weeks to arrive in Germany, which is a bit weird since they do have print shops in Europe, but they still send it from Guangdong. So I'm a bit that's a bit weird, but I mean, hey, if that's their thing to do. I ordered it on Saturday, got it on Wednesday. So yeah, thank you. I will start sleeving all of this, and then I can play with my new commander cards.